are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Now here's Teague. 12 points for him. Just his first attempt. Offensive rebound. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Hardaway's checked in for the Hawks. A switch here also for Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Richard Jefferson. Atlanta shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. And that one falls for Paul Millsap. And he isn't the biggest body at 6'8", Clark, but Paul Millsap very effective.
And part of his being underrated and underestimated, I think, is due to that size. But folks are finally starting to come around. That kind of production he's put up will make that happen.
Hardaway for three. The shot no good. Smith with some nice D. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Smith's got his second bucket of the night.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Teague with the ball. Williams picks him up. Horford. That's good. And so Teague with the assist. Teague's got 3 assists in the game. Williams up on top. Teague covering. It's Williams with the drive. Rejected by Millsap. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Millsap. Six seconds left to play here in the half. And he's able to get it back. And the first half comes.
Gentlemen, I'm over here with Tristan Thompson. And after that first half, Tristan, what's the plan going to be for this second half?
Well, it's simple. It's going to be a dogfight. You know, they got big guys, true bigs, and we got to come out, play hard, and not let up.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you to the halftime show on 2K Sports. It was Jeff Teague setting the pace in the first quarter. He had 12 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. Kenny, what was your take on Atlanta?
Well, just a great offensive performance tonight. The play calling, the passing, the shooting, it was all working. They forced the defense to stretch itself thin, trying to figure out who to cover. And that created a lot of room for the shooters and spot-up jumpers.
Looking at Cleveland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Their transition game was really strong. It really fueled them, gave them a big injection of energy into the offense. If they can maintain that fast style in the second half, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report as it's just about time for the start of the third quarter.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
Just absolute domination in this one for Teague. He has 12 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
Checking out the group for David Blatt to start the second half. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. Filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. And it's Irving in at the point. The Hawks leading by 3. Teague for 3. Mozgov grabs the board. Irving with it. The pass to LeBron. Millsap grabs the miss. Millsap's got his 4th rebound in this one. About 1 minute played here in the second half. 16 feet away, off the left rim and out.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
And Shumpert kicks to Irving. Dishes it to LeBron. An easy 2 points on the layup. LeBron's got 8 points.
And that's his style right there. That's his game. He plays it as well as anyone. And when we get to crunch time, that's when he's at his best.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Mike Scott's checked in for the Hawks. Ken Bazemore comes in for Paul Millsap. So it's Atlanta now. They lead by 1. Teague for 3, and he gets it to go. 15 points in the game.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. Without question, Jeff Teague displaying his skills today.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Blatt as he addressed his team. He said their plan was run their offense through LeBron. Coach reminded his guys that he is the centerpiece of their offense, and he's the one they want with the most freedom to operate. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
Thank you, Doris. And for LeBron James, a remarkable step. Greg, he had increased his field goal percentage for 7 consecutive seasons going into 2014.
Yeah, a steep decline last season, though, back below 50%. Was it just the challenge of new teammates and a new system, or the mileage he's accumulated? This season may start to answer that question. And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaking.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it. That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Let's face it, the defense is a step slow. You've got to take away the airspace.
And you know, with LeBron, he's played over 40,000 career minutes. He's played more than Larry Bird did his entire career, more than NBA Iron Man Andre Miller as well. And those miles take their toll.
Atlanta with the ball, following the score by Cleveland. A nice shot by Teague.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Mozgov dishes to Irving. Jeff Teague with the rebound.
And for LeBron, last season, the longest injury absence of his career. I think he's smart to protect his body, though. If he can keep healthy, he can play for a long time at a very high level.
Al Shumpert, after Kyle Korver missing on that last 3-pointer. LeBron drives in, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That's what we came to see, aggressive, assertive basketball.
He just threw that one down with as much strength as he could muster.
Just flat out angry.
Now here's Teague. He's got 18. Buries it from 3-point range. Teague's got 21.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks. They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Now here's Teague. 21 points in the game. Pass to Scott. Splitter kicks to Korver. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Korver's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Hawks.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Irving attacking, and that is good.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
And arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the game.
Agreed. The free throw off from Irving.
And you know, Kyrie Irving, really ambidextrous as a ball handler because you can't play him to one side, and he's ambidextrous as a finisher, too. He's so creative and crafty. Terrific at the rim with both hands.
It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And that's 13 points for Kyrie Irving. Atlanta calls timeout.
And one thing about Irving's ball handling, he does a great job of protecting the ball. A very low rate of turnovers for a player as aggressive as he is on the bounce. You know, it was a bit of a roller coaster year for Mo Williams. I mean, he had that 50-point breakout game, but then later traded away to the Hornets.
Kent Bazemore is checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Atlanta leading by 3. Schroeder passes to Horford, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Horford's got 8.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
And of course, Mo Williams, Clark shipped to the Hornets for their playoff push and helped out there.
I thought overall, Kevin, Mo had a really strong year given his age. Probably his most productive season since his early 20s.
Atlanta's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Bazemore for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. James has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Here's Schroeder. The Hawks again can't hit. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Hawks lead by 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. The Hawks leading by 3. Teague and Korver are the guards. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. And it's Cephalosha in at the 3. So that's the Hawks 5. Cavaliers shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. No one near James as he lets it go. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. Teague with the ball. Now Smith defending. Outside Teague. Sinks the three-pointer. Teague's got 12 points in just the second half.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Splitters checked in for Atlanta. And Cleveland also making a change. Iman Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith. Clock is at 3 from 12 feet out. Rebound Atlanta. Millsap's got 6 rebounds in the game. Shoots it up. The good-looking shot from the wing. And now it's an 8-point Atlanta lead.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Here's Love. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 4 assists in the game. Teague against James. Jacks up a 3. But they recover it. Here's Horford. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. LeBron dishes to Thompson. And that one's good.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Teague for 3. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
He's been on a tear from the three-point line this game.
timeout called the Cavaliers.